One of my favorite spots to film. Sun's trying to come up over there. That's the moon, by the way, above that building. And as I turn, yeah, high roller wheel, that's cool, but you see how much darker it's getting because it is still nighttime pretty much. But if I look to the east, sun is trying to come up behind me. Alright, I'm here to tell you about 3 promos, 2 unofficial, tentative, 1 quite official. It's already on Bravo. I just had a shift at Planet Hollywood, now I'm back, staying here at Harrah's right now. So I am privy to some new promos going on at Planet Hollywood, and I'm telling you about them. First one, the big one, the official one. Here we go. This is the picture I took from Bravo. That's how official it is. You look on Bravo, it's already there. Even for me at the time of filming. I'm not even telling you what day it is. It's already on Bravo. So, this video will get published 3 a.m. Vegas time, Wednesday, July 23rd. At 11 a.m. Vegas time, of course Vegas time in Vegas, Wednesday, July 23rd, this promo starts in the poker room. $500 high hands every half hour. How do the high hands work? You're playing poker. How do you get on the high hand board? Well, if there's nothing on the board, you just need to hit a full house. Any full house. 2's full of 3s, the lowest full house, that works, that gets you on the board. If there's already a hand on the board, you need to beat that hand. Okay, discuss the hands. What needs to be in the pot? Some places have a certain minimums to be in the pot. $20 needs to be in the pot. If you don't want to count what's in the pot, just look at the promo drop area on the table. Because if $20 are in the pot, $2 are going to be over the promo drop, and that indicates that this hand is high hand eligible. $20 in the pot, and the secret is, are there $2 over the promo? Shoot, because then there are $20 in the pot. Does the hand need to get to showdown? Does it need to go to the river? Does a river bet need to get called? A lot of people ask these questions. No, none of those things. You flop it. If you have pocket 3s and the board is 3-4-4 and you bet the flop and everybody folds, you show. That's it. $20 needs to be in the pot, like I mentioned, but that's it. Doesn't need to get to the turn, doesn't need to get to the river, doesn't need to get called on the river, doesn't need to get to showdown against another player. You bet it on the flop, everyone folds, you show your cards, that's it. You have the full house. Doesn't matter what street you're on. You need to get to at least the flop to make a full house. The hand can end pre-flop, but you get to the flop, that's the end of it. So, pretty easy. As far as high hand promos go, only 1 card. That's the last thing I didn't mention. Only 1 card in your hand needs to play. So you can't play the board. You can't play 0 cards in your hand and 5 on the board. But you could play 1 in your hand and 4 on the board. You could play 2 in your hand and 3 on the board. If the board is 2, 2, 6, 6, 10, and you have a 2 in your hand, that's a high hand eligible hand. 2's full of 6s. 1 in your hand, 4 on the board. So it's going on every 30 minutes, $500 every 30 minutes from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now the rest of the day, there is still a high hand, but it's what Planet Hollywood has been doing lately, $50. So from 6 p.m. all the way around to 11 a.m. again, $50 every 30 minutes. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., $500. So go play at Planet Hollywood and get your share of these $500 high hands. The 2 other things, which are tentative, not on Bravo yet, but I hear things, you know, people talk to me. I hear a PLO double board bomb pot tournament is going to be starting on Saturdays. I hear it's going to start at 4 p.m. I hear it's going to be a $100 buy-in. I hear the ante levels, there's no blinds, just antes. The ante levels are going to be 15 minutes. And yeah, we've had that cash game going. 1 or 2 tables went, I think literally every day of the World Series of Poker. And yeah, you get 4 cards. Everyone at the table gets 4 cards. No pre-flop betting. You put your ante in, everyone gets 4 cards. Both flops come out. Round of betting on the flops. Then both turn cards come out. Round of betting on the turns. Both river cards come out. Round of betting on the rivers. So half of the money, half of the chips in the middle go to the winner of the high board. Half of the chips in the middle go to the winner of the low board. Could be the same player who wins the high and the low. Could be one player wins the high and a different player wins the low. So that tournament, I hear, going to be starting on Saturdays, 4 p.m. Like I said, if you want to get some PLO double board bomb pot hands in, $100 buy-in, and you play until you either win or get knocked out. Other thing, also tentative, I hear there is going to be, whatever you want to call it, player appreciation tournament, free roll tournament. I hear Sundays, 4 p.m. there will be a no limit hold'em tournament, and there will be two ways to enter. You could either pay $150 in cash and you could enter, or 15 hours of play throughout the week counts as your entry. You could pay some money, or you could play 15 hours throughout the week and the hours count as your buy-in for that Sunday 4 p.m. no limit hold'em tournament. So there you go. Tournaments, tentative, although keep checking Bravo to see when or if they become official, but that's what I've been hearing, and I have it on pretty good authority. The $500 high hands already on Bravo for me at the time of filming. You don't even know what day I'm filming this, but already for me at the time of filming, that is on Bravo, and that is going to be happening. Also, I don't think I mentioned the high hands roll over. So $500 high hand at 11 a.m. if no one hits a full house or better between 11 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. then the money doesn't just disappear. 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon will be $1,000. The $500 from the 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. period, plus the $500 from the 11:30 a.m. to noon period. So it rolls over. If the first 2 half hours no one hits a full house or better, then from noon to 12:30 p.m., the third 30-minute period of the day, 500 plus 500 plus 500, it would be 1,500. The high hands roll over. Same thing happens for the $50 high hands the rest of the day. It's 8 p.m. No one hits a high hand between 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. That $50 that should have been paid, if someone hit a high hand between 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m., that $50 rolls over to the 8:30 to 9 p.m. period. So 50 plus 50, it would be 100. We early on we were doing $100 when we first opened. We did $100 and it was rolling over. I remember at one point it rolled over to $700. I remember Tony was one of the beneficiaries of that, and it's been $50 rolling over lately. I think the biggest I've seen, $250. I think the initial period and 4 rollovers, so 5 periods total, $50 times 5, $250. So these things do roll over, and there you go. One official new promo at Planet Hollywood, and 2 tentative. Check Bravo for all the information. Bravo, very, very official. And remember, rice is a spoon food.